Hey, want to see my... Do you remember where we were?
Let's just get to the story.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness. As shown by your actions at Port Elizabeth, please accept my humblest apology. You scare the heck out of me. Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hi. Looks sort of like an eye. Looks sort of like an eye. I think it's a chandelier. Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. The note says, "Forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better." Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. They're having a half-off sale. How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any...
How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price. As I said, it has been placed with me for safekeeping.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Honoring Melee Island's 27th Governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Port Elizabeth. Honoring Melee Island's 27th Governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Port Elizabeth. Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness. As shown by your actions at Port Elizabeth, please accept my humblest apology. You scare the heck out of me. Honoring Melee Island's 27th Governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Port Elizabeth. Honoring Melee Island's 27th Governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Port Elizabeth. Re-elect Governor Carla. She's tough on toughness. Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness. As shown by your actions at Port Elizabeth, please accept my humblest apology. You scare the heck out of me. This is for you.
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book, and I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this. Fancy. I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush. This will be excellent.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
I say, janitor, if you see my waiter, tell him to hurry things up a bit. I'm positively famished.
Hi, Cobb.
You again. I know you.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Stay away from me with that mop. Keep your hands off my mop! Yarr! He'll never complain again.
Busy?
Yup,
Can I ask you again about the mop I need to make?
sure.
Remind me how to find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
Okay, thanks.
Not
Well,
brilliant innovation.
It's definitely a mop. It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your... It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by Barbie LaFleur. It's like a miniature dance party.
Ingredients, indeed. Hey, you can't take that. Make your own. Now, where was I? Seems like a lot, but okay.
It's a classic, elegant mop with a sliver carved out of it. I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good. It's the cook's old mop with a sliver carved out of it. I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good times.
Keep your hands off my mop!
I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good times. Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Hey, Wally. I found this sliver of wood. Can you use this to make the map to the mop tree?
Looks legit. I'll see what I can do. Here it is.
Thanks, Wally. guess I lost my way. A classic specimen of Alata needlius. Mind your mama, little prickly kids. Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Malay Island mop handle tree. The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Malay Island mop handle tree. I'll take a shortcut back. Fancy. Look at the mop handle I carved. I only needed one tree to make it.
You found the tree! Huh, good thing you only took one branch. It's the last mop tree on the island. Very, very rare. 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon.
Busy?
Yup.
Busy?
Yup.
Remind me never to eat here again. It's Carla's copy of Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old, the food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
humming along nicely.
I made him up. Busy?
Yup. Oops. Oh, well.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime. It seems to be stuck closed. What do you think of this baby? Signature model. I made it myself.
I'm sure it's great, Threepwood, but I can't give you the swabby job unless you magically turn into somebody else.
It's good for relieving stress. It's soft and extra fuzzy. It's hopeless. It makes things look bigger. I've got a few coins for incidentals. Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks. Got any other mystical advice or information for me?
No.
Tell me again about the plank.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Tell me again about the eye patch.
It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Actually, I think I'd rather not hear about that again. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. There's some very tiny writing on it. The display case is locked. Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read. It makes things look bigger. The display case is locked. There's some very tiny writing on it. I'm no good at jimmying things. Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Welcome back.
Hello. Hello again. Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock. I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid! Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here!
I'll make it my number 3 priority. Hey, Stan!
Hello there, son!
See you later.
Yep.
The note says, forced to close. They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
If one monocle is good, 2 is better. Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down. This is the one for the museum display case.
Welcome back.
Hi there. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This'll be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
An empty basket. Can you fix this?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can, if
If...
you bring me one more thing. A particular charm of great power.
You couldn't have told me this earlier?
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right. See what I can do. How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at
I'd need a lot of keys to open that. Green, half off. Blue, half off. Yellow, half off. Orange? The scroll work is nice, but there are no numbers here. The scroll work is nice, but there are no numbers here. Nice hat pin.
It's the emblem of a secret society I belong to.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz off.
Hi, Cobb.
You again. I know you.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Waiter! I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay. Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
Busy?
Yep. Now, where was I?
Wanted. Any information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person or persons who destroyed the historic mop tree. Hi again. I'm thinking about going on LeChuck's expedition after all.
I'm glad to hear you decided to patch things up.
He doesn't want me on the ship. I'm blacklisted. I'm gonna have to go in disguise.
These Shakespearean comedies just write themselves.
don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. Crossword?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm working on acquisition leads. The museum hasn't got a centerpiece now because someone walked away with my eye patch. I'm not sure how they got past the guard parrot. But rest assured, I'll be beefing up security immediately.
Good idea. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. Hey, little dear. Hey, little dear. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for. It's probably time for them to fly south. It's hopeless. Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are, hey, little dear. Hey, little dear. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all right. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. It always looks bigger on this side of the island. It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
A lock is a beautiful thing. A key, even more so.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
You look like you're...
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget. Most of this serial number has been rubbed off.
Hi there.
Hi there. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid! They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'll stay on this side of the bars. I already copied the serial number.
Word of advice.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away. It says jail rules. 1. No escaping. Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
See you later.
Yep.
It seems to be stuck closed.
If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding.
They're having a half-off sale. Busy?
Yep.
It's like a miniature dance party.
Do I really have to salt it so often?
It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by Barbie LaFlay. Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
So much to do. Ingredients, indeed.
Look at my new mop. I made it myself.
That That's a fantastic mop! Absorbent, expertly carved handle. It should last you a lifetime of fine mopping. 16 cups in a gallon. This will be excellent.
The plaque says, "In memory of looming seagulls of old."
So much to do.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames. Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay. Hey.
What is it?
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood. I just look like him. You'd be amazed how often people confuse us. Sometimes I impersonate him at parties, just for fun. We've never even met, and I doubt I'd like him if we did.
Even if any of that were true, it wouldn't matter. LeChuck would take one look at you and go nuts. Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Hey.
What is it?
Come on, let me have the swabby job.
If you were anybody else and you had a mop, I'd hire you. But you're you, so I'm sorry, I can't.
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis. Looks like this is going to be a long journey. I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Wanted. Any information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person or persons who destroyed the historic mop tree. I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Hi again. See anything interesting out there?
Change. The future.
Are those the names of ships? All I can see is open water.
It's what I named my cataracts.
Huh. I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you. I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hello. Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Warning, do not try these tricks at home. Can I borrow this book?
One book at a time. I only trust you so far.
Hey, Wally. It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Can you tell me where to find the Bite of 1,000 Needles?
I wish I could.
Me too. Never mind.
I never do.
I got what I needed elsewhere.